Hey, what's up all you do-it-yourselfers? My name's Dylan and this is Dylan's DIY Workshop. Now today I am back with another wood burning video. I'm sorry for being so late with these. I haven't been making videos for the last month, but I have learned a lot more about YouTube and how to make videos properly, how to tag videos properly. I've learned a whole bunch more and I've been growing my other channel. If you have not seen that, please go check it out. It's in the description of this video. I'll show you guys real quick what it looks like. Okay guys, so here it is right here. This is the most recent video as of when I'm filming this, and it's we almost got hit by a car. All kinds of videos. I'll just jump right over here to the videos tab. Recently I went on a trip and I found this huge excavator, absolutely massive. That's me right there. Beautiful waterfall. Climbed the world's biggest goose. That's me up there. Stood in the middle of the Trans-Canada Highway. Went to the Big Nickel and raced the fastest go-karts in Canada. Also, you guys saw that I sent Tanner Brongart this right here. I actually did the vlog, so all of these videos are vlogs, and they're more personal than these videos that you guys are watching on this channel, so if you have not checked that out already, please go look at it. Hit the subscribe button right there. So guys, today's wood burning video is going to be on how to wood burn texture, how to add texture to your wood burnings. Now I'm going to show you all the wood burning tips that I have right here right quick. I've got one that's shaped kind of like a little shoe. I've got one that's shaped like a little point, another bigger one that's shaped like a shoe, this flat one, another point one there, this long banana shaped one as I call it. And I went over all of these in a different video and it really sucked and whatnot, and I tried to talk over it and nothing worked. Now those are all great and fine, and if you want to spend like 30 bucks a pop on each one of those, go ahead and do it. If it makes it easier, do it. But I'm going to show you today with just this right here, just this skew knife or whatever type one that you want to call it. It's flat and it's sharp and it comes down on a skew. And the other wood burner that I'm going to be using is this like spoon shaped shader. It's got a little point on the tip and it's kind of shaped like a spoon. Everybody should have access to those two tips, and if you don't, hopefully you all at least have the skew and can do most of these. You can do all of them with just the skew. It's just sometimes it's easier to shade with this. But for the most part today, I'm going to be showing you guys how to add texture. And we're first going to just divide this up into a few squares. Just like this. Alright, so that gives me 16 different squares to work with, and hopefully you guys can see those. You'll be able to see them by the time I'm done adding texture to all of these. So really the idea here is you can add not just like a two-dimensional look, like wow, that looks photorealistic or something like that. What you can do is you can add a feel to it, and I'm going to show you what I mean. So I made this a long time ago. It's called like Zombie Smasher or something like that. It was a video on this channel a while ago. You can go check that out if you want. You can feel the texture in this wood burning. Like it looks like this, but you can feel the like engraving of all of this. And sometimes that's a desired effect. It's more than just the surface of the wood that you're affecting. You want to actually penetrate the wood with the burner and make it deep, kind of like carving basically. And that's easiest to do with this skew tip because it slices right through. You want to use a higher temperature for the most part so that it'll dig in, or take your time more, one of the two. But I'm just going to go ahead and make a few of these patterns and see what they look like. Really, the only way that I can say to do this is to just grab a piece of wood, scrap of wood. Right here I'm using maple. It's one of my favorite woods to burn on. Cherry's the absolute favorite. Maple would be close second. Now, grab a piece of wood like that, draw yourself some squares, 1 inch by 1 inch, or whatever size you want, and just make textures, make patterns, make something. And basically what that's going to get you to do is creatively like come up with some things that you could be like, oh, you know what? Instead of shading with just a spoon shader, I could do some cross hatching. But instead of doing cross hatching, I could do a basket weave pattern. Or you know what? Instead of doing light and dark on this wood burning, I'm going to use entirely spirals. So just go ahead and do this and see what you come up with. I'll show you guys after what mine were, and make sure that you write down what you actually did to like accomplish them. So say you make spirals here, write down that you made spirals with the skew, the small skew or something like that, just so that you can refer back to it. And this could end up being kind of like your little sample sheet of all the things that you can do. And that's what I think about that. And that just solely proves why you cannot be in a hurry when you're wood burning. I was like, okay guys, I got 20 minutes to film this, let's just do this quick. And this should probably take me 2.5 hours to fill this entire thing, and I was like, let's do it in 20 minutes. So I was rushing, wasn't focusing on what I was doing. The heat was too high actually, and it was burning in wrong spots. I wasn't making uniform lines. So take your time when you're doing this. I'm gonna just start again, and I will bring this all back to you when we're done. I will quickly show you how I did it, or even explain to you how I did each one of these, and hopefully you guys can take from it at least a little bit. Alright guys, so my chair's across the room, so I'm just going to stand up, or, well, I can kneel down and say this. This right here is finally done. Let's get you a little bit closer here. So, basically, I've done all of these in a different way. I did end up using this one right here, this wood burner, the one I call shaped like a shoe, and I use that to do ones like this right here. My voice echoes in this room now. I don't like that. So I did end up using this one right here that I say, you know, it's shaped like a shoe. But anyways, you can still do most of these without it. You could even do the ones I did with this without it. I did like the round ones like this and the ones with the perfect circles with this one. I just used half of it, flipped it around, and then used the other half. So, you know, without that, you could do most of these. This one, I used a skew, chisel. I just used a torch for this one. You saw it at the beginning of the video. X's and O's, just the circle bit, and then the skew. This one right here, just use the skew. Basket weave pattern, skew again to make those ones, skew to make these circles actually, skew to make the brick pattern, the multi-tool one that looks like a shoe there, and this one, it's like a dragon, almost like a dragon scale, fish scale, and you can definitely feel it. I used the tip of the skew for that, the skew for this one, the shoe shaped one for that, then this one another skew, then this one I used flat face of this one right here. I just pushed it right in like that, and then I used the skew for this one over here. So you can use the skew for most of them, and again what I was trying to get at is you can use all of those to make texture on your wood burnings. This one right here, super smooth. This one right here, very rough. It kind of feels like, you know, there could be feathers or scales or something. So if you're doing, say, a fish, you could do the dot, 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 dot instead of just making it shaded, and you can actually get a feel for what it looks like. Like, you can actually feel what it looks like, and it gives it, like, depth, whereas if you had to just shaded it all, it would have looked like this. So there's a difference between this and this. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please check out the other playlists on my channel, most specifically the beginner wood burning. That playlist right there is just a compilation of all of my different videos where I have taught you guys how to do different techniques and different beginner things, also safety tips, all kinds of things like that, just about everything you need to know for wood burning. Go over and check that out. It'll be in the description of this video actually. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new, subscribe. If you're already subscribed, share this video with a friend. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, give it a big ol' thumbs up. See you guys all next time. Peace out.